games.
Hey everybody, I'm that one person, and welcome to another, not long-awaited. The series itself isn't long-awaited, but me uploading another thing to YouTube is probably long-awaited. You get the point. Welcome to another YouTube playthrough, Spongebob's Atlantis Squarepantis. And I know what you're thinking. You probably have many questions. uh, One, I thought you said you had, like, 3 other projects ready. Two of them were gonna be playthroughs with other people. What the fuck is this? I probably can't swear in the first minute. It's too late, whatever. Okay, so, long story short, those projects are taking a lot of work. All 3 of them are supposed to be edited. One of them needs a script and a bunch of other footage and shit. I'm nowhere near close to finishing those. I almost have a script. And then for the other 2 playthroughs, I think I'm at most halfway done with one of them. But that's not even counting the editing yet. So I wanted to record something simpler, lower effort, so that way you guys can actually have content instead of waiting until next decade until I get my shit together. So why SpongeBob? Well, because I like SpongeBob, but that's probably... I didn't mean to say that. What I meant was, why specifically Atlantis Squarepantis? Why not any of the better games, like Creature from the Krusty Krab, or Lights Camera Punch, or anything else, really? I don't really have an explanation for you. I just had this one. I mean, sure, I could have legally acquired, quote-unquote, the other games, but, like, I figured a lot of the time I use these YouTube series to go through, like, my nostalgic games. So, like, I played this one a lot as a kid. Looking back on it now, I don't fucking understand childhood me. But we're gonna get right into it. I'll shut up and let the first intro play. Oh, wait. This game has a lot of very bizarre, weird shit in it. Like, a lot of very weird game design choices and shit. I'm just gonna say it, we're probably gonna be talking shit about this game a lot. But just know that it comes from a place of... comes from someone who's played this game a lot and knows a lot of it. I still do like this game, but it's got problems. Anyway, now I'll shut up and let you guys enjoy the intro.
Cower before me, fools! How did SpongeBob's trip to Atlantis end this way? Who can stop Plankton's rampage of destruction? Do you want to drive a really cool tank?
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Atlantis Squarepantis. We start things off, as all the best stories do, with an ice cream tank rampage. Guide Plankton in this tank that he, borrowed through Atlantis, starting in the armory and then escaping into the gardens. You'll need to steer the tank and fire the ice cream cannon to splat the Atlantean defenses and destroy the buildings in your way. Is Plankton finally going to get his wish for world domination? Will he use the tank to get the Krabby Patty recipe? And will the Atlantean gardeners forgive him for getting tank tracks all over the grass? Let's find out!
Okay, so as you just saw, for some reason every time when you start a level, SpongeBob gives you the rundown of it, even though there's also completely different text that also describes it. For example, Plankton has acquired a powerful tank and now must escape. Steer Plankton in the tank and use the ice cream cannon to splat away Atlantean defenses that get in your way. Oh, a quick control explanation. Don't worry about that. You're not playing the game anyway. So this game is interesting. This game was made by the same people who made Creature from the Krusty Krab.
Tank Commander Plankton, reporting for destruction duty.
And I don't really remember how to play it, first and foremost. It's been a while, I would say at least a couple years since I've even touched this game last.
That tank driving elective in college.
You see, I forgot that this guy does not shut up at all. This game...
Locked here, but not if I blow it up.
This game has a lot of dialogue, and I will be interrupted constantly. I'm assuming it's just because we're just starting off the game, but still. So one thing, as you've probably figured out, maybe by now, is that this game is obviously inspired...
This is my one-way ticket to world domination.
Is obviously based off of...
Sound the alarm! Plankton is here!
You done?
That tank's even bigger than mine! Not fair!
We good? Can I commentate?
I'm sorely tempted to hit those.
Okay, I can speak now, probably.
More of those and I'm out of here. I did it! Of course.
I did not remember this game having anywhere near as much dialogue as it does. Oh my god, a loading zone. Finally, I can talk. This game is obviously inspired by the SpongeBob special of the same name, which, from what I can tell, nobody really likes. Except for me. I don't know why, I think it just came at a specific point in my life. It's just very...
Lock up your snails! I'm coming to get ya!
It's just very nostalgic for me. I don't know. I know that it's not a great SpongeBob episode, fundamentally, but I still enjoy it, you know?
Soon this will all be mine!
It's very nostalgic to me. And it probably doesn't help that as a kid I had 3 different...
Things are really something.
3... Oh my god. I'm just gonna start talking over him because he's pissing me off.
Hello, target.
I had 3 different video games based off of this one special.
Target acquired.
I don't think that I asked for all of them. I think I asked for like 1, and I wound up with like 3 completely different games.
Say goodbye.
Obviously, this was one of them. I would say this one's middle of the road out of the 3 that I got. It's not the worst, so that's fine.
Time for blasting.
But yeah, nobody seems to like this episode. I think it's fine. I enjoy it. It's fine.
That door's
Maybe
only
it's just
gonna
because
open
I
if
like
hit
music.
all the buttons.
And it's an entire fucking musical. I will say, though,
Hello, pretty.
weird choice to have David Bowie there, and then just not have him have a musical number. I can probably understand where the confusion is there.
Pledge allegiance to my maniacal genius.
Please, for the love of God, shut up, Sheldon. I'm going to lose it with you.
Astronomical.
If I'd have known he would have been going off this entire series,
2 buttons to go.
I never would have considered recording
I'm
this.
through.
Okay. I don't think the rest of the levels are this bad. I think it's just Plankton who won't shut the fuck up. But anyway, yeah, that's besides the point. Back on the subject of the actual game, and not just, like, the episode it was based off of. This game is weird, because the last game made by these developers, Creature from the Krusty Krab, was a full-on 3D platformer, which is... I think that's, like, considered the standard for SpongeBob games at this point.
Alice will be mine.
Mostly because of
Yes.
Battle for Bikini Bottom, the movie game, and
Plankton
Creature from the Krusty
Palace,
Krab.
My new digs.
Oh, and now because of Cosmic Shake. That one was great. I mean, I wouldn't say it compares to either... It's hard to explain. I'm getting distracted by Cosmic Shake, but I will go off about it because why not? Anyway, Cosmic Shake, great game. I wouldn't say it's better than Battle for Bikini Bottom, objectively. I would say it's better than the remake of Battle for Bikini Bottom. Huge step up from that one. Because I'll say it, I was not a fan of the remake. It just felt sloppy, kind of lazy, kind of rushed. I've already been over this on my Battle for Bikini Bottom series. I'm not going to go too into depth about this. It wasn't great. There were a lot of problems with it. Most people seem to be able to forgive them, but I guess I'm a bit more harsh. I don't know. I just feel like if you're going to play Battle for Bikini Bottom, stick to, like, the original. Any version of the original. At the very least, the original isn't going to get you soft locked to a point where it's impossible to 100% complete the game. Not gonna get into it. We're not talking about this today. There it is. Missed. Okay, so the weird thing about this game is that it is like a mini-game thing. I'm trying to get back on topic, even though I was talking about Cosmic Shake. We're talking about Cosmic Shake. Cosmic Shake was a great game. I wouldn't say it's better than the original Battle for Bikini Bottom. It's hard to explain how I compare it to the Spongebob Squarepantis movie game.
That will do, I suppose.
We'll talk about that whole situation later. About cutscenes, so I'll shut up, I guess. I'll save my Cosmic Shake discussion for after this. No cutscene? Okay. I guess not. Anyway, Cosmic Shake. I know I keep trying to talk about this. So many things keep happening, and it's hard to keep up. I'll talk about it while this is going on. I'll wait for the the cutscene will wait. That's what I'm trying to say. Cosmic Shake. I wouldn't say it's better than Battle for Bikini Bottom. It's complicated when I compare it to the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game, made by Heavy Iron. Here's the thing. I think the movie game is probably better put together, like it's more stable, more well-made. But I think Cosmic Shake is better as a game just because it's more enjoyable and has a lot less backtracking or grinding just to be able to make it past a single bit of padding. Right? Because I've gone off about how the movie game has so much padding, it's ridiculous. But, you know, Cosmic Shake doesn't have any of that shit. It's just long, straightforward levels, and like, sure, yeah, you could probably get some more exploration out of the movie game, because the levels are less straightforward, but I don't think there's anything wrong with having a linear level. And there's still plenty to explore in Cosmic Shake. I enjoy Cosmic Shake probably more than the movie game. But I think both are great, honestly. I just don't like how much padding there is in the movie game. Okay, let's move on before I get frustrated with the movie game.
SpongeBob, I'm scared.
How did we get into this mess? Hi, Patrick!
How'd you do that, SpongeBob?
Oh, it's easy. I got this new high-tech bubble soap.
SpongeBob?
Now, Patrick. This bubble's gonna break all records.
Well, I hope it doesn't break until we get a little closer to the ground.
Huh? What have I done? Hi, gang! In this level, Patrick and I explore the caves under Bikini Bottom. In this level, you can make Patrick and I run around, and you can switch between us at any time. I can use Spat, my trusty spatula, to flip open doors and flip cannons, or to move blocks out of the way. Patrick can use his strength to pick me up and throw me across the level, and he can throw anchors around too.
Okay, so, as you probably figured out by now, this game is like a weird minigame collection, as opposed to actually being like a single consistent style. Almost every level is an entirely unique form of gameplay, which is interesting. I wouldn't say it's inherently good or bad, but I don't know. I feel like a single consistent style would have worked better. Anyway, let me read this real quick. The giant bubble has taken SpongeBob and Patrick deep into spooky caves. Use their skills to help them explore. Collect any clocks that you find to keep low times. Yada yada yada.
Hey, the bubble has carried us to a strange and also wondrous cave.
Cave? Oh, I was hoping the bubble would carry us to a sandwich shop.
A seemingly bottomless
Okay.
chasm. Looks like I'll need my trusty pal. Right, throw me across the gap, and I'll be able to pull you across after me with this rope.
Oh god, they're all gonna be talking constantly, aren't they? I thought it was just Plankton. I didn't
Maybe
remember.
I should wash my hands now.
Oh,
Okay, SpongeBob.
Christ.
Hey, it's a good thing that we brought Mr. Ropey along today. Hey, thank goodness we didn't bring Mr. Lead Weighty along instead.
Okay.
Ghostly pirates. Or are they piratey ghosts?
These caves need to be explored. Whoa! I better be careful I don't fall off the edges, though.
I am going to lose my mind with all this dialogue.
What?
Nope, missed. Okay, so,
Or Squidward's clarinet?
we done? Can I speak now? I'm gonna be saying that a lot throughout this series, I can already tell. Okay, so, out of all the different minigame types in this game,
And or ahead.
I would say this is honestly probably one of my favorites.
And I pull back like so.
I mean, I know that's not a 3D platformer, and we've already gone over.
You said portcullis.
I lost track of what I was saying because of fucking Patrick over there. I know this isn't a 3D platformer, like we've already discussed, is probably like what is widely accepted to be the norm for SpongeBob games at this point.
You can do it, Patrick.
Oh, no he can't. He's stuck.
Go for it, SpongeBob.
Oh, shit. Well, it's too late now. I was saving those clocks from when Patrick came through, but I guess it's too late now. He's not coming through. Keep trying to say things, and I keep losing track of what I'm about to say because of what's happening in this game. It's hard to commentate and play a game at the same time. You know that?
A rope ladder. You know, I wonder if completely coincidentally, there's an exit hole somewhere.
Oh, and now we run back. Okay, that's it. I would say this is probably like the most interesting style of gameplay that this game has. These little top-down puzzle sequences. It's interesting how they make different movesets for each character. And yes, you do get to play as more characters later. It's just this one specifically only has SpongeBob and Patrick. But it's an interesting little idea, you know? Especially for an episode that relates to using all of the 5 different main characters of the show. Well, I guess technically 6, Plankton. That's not the point here. You get what I'm trying to say. You get what I'm trying to say, right? I don't just sound like I'm losing my mind, right? Please? Oh, I
My
probably should
brain
have just...
needed a rest anyway.
Fuck, okay.
Patrick, ready.
Anyway, yeah. But yeah, I enjoy these sections. I like the little fun puzzle sections. I know they did something similar with the idea in...
Hey, where'd SpongeBob go? I better find him. What's this big cannon-shaped thing?
In the DS game, they did something similar,
Mr. Cannon?
where you can switch between the 4 different...
Wow, great!
It's weird.
I wonder who left
It's
all these
5
cannons
different
here.
characters, but Squidward is unlocked after you beat the game, and he's overall useless. So,
Here we go!
poor Squidward, I guess.
Hey, buddy! Wait there, and I'll come to you.
But anyway,
Here we go!
they do a similar idea with you being able to switch between each of the different characters.
Hey,
But-
SpongeBob! Looks like I'm stuck, so you'll need to come and find me.
But the problem with the DS version,
If I stand in front of it, then I
it's
click
that
on
it's
it, and the
boring
button
as
lets me
shit.
get back.
We're probably not going to do that one anytime soon,
Hi, Patrick. What have you been up to?
because it's just
Hey,
not very fun.
SpongeBob! There you are! Go for it, SpongeBob!
I wouldn't say it's a bad game, technically, because it does work, it is functional.
I think I can do
It's
it.
just
Back.
really
Flip this
slow
camera
and
the other way.
boring. And there aren't really any interesting puzzles.
Hello?
I didn't mean to do that.
Hello?
So we're gonna skip the DS version. We might come back for the PC game that I was talking
I
about.
can't wait!
Probably not the one you're expecting. Are there multiple PC versions of this special?
Ahoy! Avast!
I don't know, honestly.
I'm hungry!
I'm just trying to think. I have made a dire mistake. Nope, hang on. Ah. I apologize for not having the subtitles on earlier.
Hello? Hello? Time for a little nap.
Okay, so that should have been on way sooner. So it's probably super obnoxious that I've been talking over characters up until this point. Uh-oh.
Oh, you're right! And maybe we'll find lunch! Or dinner!
I probably should have mentioned that my copy is kind of
And flip
old.
these things out of the way, just like I flipped a portcullis. You know, exploring pirate-filled caves wasn't really on my list of things to do today.
Really? It was number 2 on mine. Right after get trapped in a huge floaty bubble.
There we go. My years of fry cook training come in handy yet again.
Okay, so my copy is a little bit old, so I don't think there's gonna be everything working perfectly.
Consider it flipped.
As you saw a little bit ago,
Just call me
when we started this level,
SpongeBob.
some of the audio just didn't play. That's probably gonna happen. Not that. That's probably gonna happen at least a couple more times.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that's so weird. What's a labyrinth?
And I love how that was literally happening as I was talking about that happening. At least you get the point. But yeah,
Look out below! And or ahead!
there's gonna be some issues
I
probably.
can't wait!
I will say this is probably one of my better working childhood games. So that's something at least.
You, Mr. Cannon.
It's
are
not
so-
gonna self-destruct on us at some point. Please, Patrick.
You can do it, Patrick.
One thing I'm sure you've noticed
Oh, it's heavier than bubble
about
bath.
this entire game is that
Go, go,
I was gonna
go,
wait
go,
until we got to the end of the level. If these guys would shut it, for God's sake.
Someone catch it! Yeah! A good thing I
my
wore
God.
my extra special, lucky skin.
This is good tatted flipping practice.
Oh my God, they're really just not gonna give me a chance to talk.
This is good tatted flipping practice. Ha ha! I knew it! Who said that patty flipping was a non-transferable skill?
Okay, so if you remember earlier, there was a weird. We got a medal when we beat the plankton level. Weird thing about this game, there's like rankings for each stage. We'll get into what those medals are used for a little bit later, but for now, every level has a weird ranking system in it.
Right! A rope ladder! Now we just need to
Some of them make a lot more and or less sense than others. I would say this one probably makes less sense, because as I'm sure you've noticed, there's a timer this entire level, and that's why we've been picking up the clocks. You probably already figured that out by now, because you're not an idiot, and that's pretty much common sense by just looking at the screen. But still, I feel the need to point it out, because I don't know.
SpongeBob? Oh, we got
I
separated.
genuinely
again.
couldn't think of the reason.
Looks like I'll have to go on my own. SpongeBob isn't here.
But
for me to throw
anyway.
across, huh? Maybe I could throw that anchor instead.
While I like these levels, I just don't... Oh, we're just
No
not doing
good.
that.
If only there was something over there.
I
to
just
throw
don't
this
feel
anchor
like...
on.
I feel like these levels would be a little bit better if I had more time to just think about the puzzles and get through it, as opposed to trying to rush constantly.
A thing, and it looks like I can flip it with my spatula. A cannon!
Shit. But yeah, I feel like these levels would be a little bit more enjoyable if I didn't have to rush the entire time, you know?
I wonder how far down these caverns go. Maybe in the center of the earth. Ah, that's not very realistic. Ooh,
Damn it.
a ghostly pirate!
Okay.
Floors look a bit rickety.
Like, it's interesting and fun to get through these puzzle levels, like actually figuring out how to use the character's abilities to move forward.
Down here. This
But,
is
you
the
know.
lair of the dread pirate Anchorbeard.
I'm guessing they made the levels before they thought about actually making the objective be time or whatever. But a lot of these levels have objective as time, when I feel like it would just be better if it wasn't. For example, the tank level was also a time-based objective.
Perfect landing.
You could probably notice that, and if you haven't noticed, that's why I'm rushing through a lot of this game, because it literally expects you to do it to get a better score.
I'm the king of cannons!
But I don't know. Like, I feel like the tank level would be better off
Pirates aren't very subtle.
if it was based off how little damage you took or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'll get into what those medals are used for later, but
Doesn't look like the caves go
Hang
down
on.
much further. This must be the lowest level.
just so that you know, the medals themselves actually do have point values attributed to
What's
them.
this thing? I guess I better hold on to it.
Essentially, bronze is 1, silver is 2, gold is 3. And we will be using those points eventually. I'm not sure if I'll actually put it on the videos or anything, but I will at least show you what it is for. Just, you know, in case you were curious. Which you probably aren't, but you know what? Who cares? That came out... That's not what I meant. I didn't mean to say that your opinion doesn't matter, who cares? I meant, like, who cares? I'm gonna say it anyway, because why not? You know? You're already sitting here watching the video, so I might as well try to give you enough content for it, right?
It appears that I am at an impasse, and assistance is required.
Just call me SpongeBob Flip-Pants.
Oh. More awkward silence.
Go for it, Spaz.
I think this level got it worst in terms of just age and not being very well taken care of as a child. Because the audio in this cuts out a lot. And it's always specifically SpongeBob. I wonder what's up with that.
Consider it flipped. This is good pattern flipping practice.
I wish I didn't have to flick the stick up and down every single time I wanted to fucking flip something.
Good thing I'm freakishly strong.
Especially because of the time thing, you know?
Row or a cup.
Like, Ah, shit. It's easy to get worn down when you have to keep fucking flicking up and down as fast as possible.
This throwing is
I mean, I'm probably only supposed to do it once, but this is just what works for me, so...
Sandwich? No, a garden gnome! Oh, no, wait, a poke in the eye? Oh, it's too difficult. I give up.
Okay. Perfect. Then we split up again, I think. We don't split up again, I think. I mean, I guess it's too late now. Patrick's already down there on his own. Whew. I have just about run out of things to say about this level. Hang on. Clear the way for Patrick.
I'm sure I left a bottle of juice around here somewhere.
It appears that these shiny things will form a larger object. Most interesting.
Okay. Oh, god damn it. It's really hard to not slide off the edges sometimes.
And...
Okay, there's the last one. Grab these. And we're done. Never mind, we're not done. We have to grab that quick.
a big shiny thing! Huh? Good thing I'm freakishly...
That's supposed to be Patrick, I'm pretty sure.
Looks really old.
Spongebob's just not speaking today. He's over it.
Antis. That must be Squarepantis. This must belong to your ancient ancestors. Yay, the museum! I should pack my shorts. Oh wait, I'm wearing them already. Let's go!
I forgot how they really had to, like... They really had to make up any excuse for that to be the title of the episode. They really just had one line that had Squarepantis, and we're like, fuck it, we're rolling with it. That's the title. Hell yeah! Okay, so... Give me a sec to stretch. For now, I think we're just about to end this one off here. I think that was good enough. We've been going for long enough. I'm sorry that it's taking me so long to get things ready. I'm sorry it takes me so long to get things out to YouTube. But just know I am trying my best. There's a lot to do, and there's a lot of shit that gets in the way. I'm doing my best, though, and I'm trying to, like, crack down on getting content out there for you guys a little bit better. So, thank you to everyone who decided to watch this. We're gonna keep going with this. It shouldn't be too long. There's only 14 levels, as you can see. But that's about it for now. I will see you guys next time. Peace.